Flight boss, bitch. For sure. You're not listening to the mind of an Aries moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now, I want to break down Venus going through Virgo right now and how it's going to affect the zodiac signs, the sun and moons, Aries through motherfucking Virgo. Now, and then we're going to do the second half. Now, for the most part, we're going to start off with you, Aries. So this is going to be an in conjunction kind of energy. So for the most part, people may misunderstand your actions during this particular time. People may misunderstand how you're calculating your actions or how you may view things. You see what I'm saying? Based upon it may not be appreciated. It may not be relatable in some way, shape, or form. And you're going to be forced to see or analyze or reconstruct or make sense out of your actions in some way, shape, or form, because you may misunderstand what kind of actions to take. So you want to make sure that you go over schedules. You want to make sure that you look over things that you got to do as far as your responsibilities. You want to make sure you look at the details of things before you actually go out and take action towards things, because Venus and Virgo going to make the whatever that you love and appreciate be very toxic once you start to take action towards these things. So be careful of that during this particular time, being an Aries sun sign, because not paying attention to these motives will put you in a situation where your actions is going to be seen as something that someone can't appreciate or value, and then you're not going to have no relatable energy into whatever that you're doing, and then you're going to witness the negative side of Venus, aka whatever that you're doing that you appreciate is going to appear to have a lot of toxic energy that comes with it, be a person, place, or thing, circumstance, or situation. So make sure you handle your business so you don't actually have to worry about things. Now, Aries moon sign. Now, when it comes to Aries moon sign, you're going to be receiving this energy. So you may be receiving other people who may not be actually looking at the details or putting things on schedule or routine as far as their actions. So they may not be viewing their full actions, and they might only be viewing it from a certain point of view, and therefore you might be attracted individuals that you might need to help or give them a broader perspective about what they're getting ready to do in some way, shape, or form. So you might manifest individuals that make you feel nervous for them in some way, shape, or form. So keep that in mind. Now, getting into Taurus. Now, Taurus, you guys have a gift because this is a 120-degree angle. So, due to and then Venus is home in your sign. So, based upon it being in Virgo right now, it doesn't like Virgo. I mean, yeah, it doesn't like Virgo, but it's going to give you are the anchor or the energy that it takes in order for Venus to be calm, cool, and collected right now. So you can put yourself into a lot of opportunities right now just being a Taurus, sun and moon, because your energy is needed in some way, shape, or form to make people feel comfortable with their love, appreciation, value, or relatability energy in some way, shape, or form, or learning new ways of how to compromise. You are the example for that right now as far as that gift. To help Venus get out of a tight spot. So anybody, no matter what sign they are in your life, being a Taurus, Sun, or Moon, you're going to be the anchor to help someone get out of their between a rock and a hard place with their love matters type of situation. You're going to help them get out of that kind of mind view. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's love is between a rock and a hard place, or what they value, or what they appreciate. But as far as you being a Taurus, you got the energy or the attribute in order to take somebody out of that. Now, here's the thing: try not to go too far with that, and then you start utilizing people and start taking them for granted because you got what they need, so you feel like you don't have now they're obligated to you in some way, shape, or form, and then you have leverage, and then we go too far with leverages. We'll take an inch and go a whole mile, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So we got to be careful you don't do that, Taurus sun signs. But for the most part, you got the gift to be able to make people a more calm, cool, and collected and relaxed when it comes to their schedules, their routine, and their passions that they love and appreciate and value. And you make them give them a sense of not having to worry about that as much. So keep that in mind. Also, now getting into um, Taurus moon. Now, Taurus moon, you're going to be receiving this energy. Now, you may be receiving other people who got gifts to make you feel comfortable or calm, cool, and collected in whatever that you worried about. And whatever that you worrying about is going to be back to supported by things that you appreciate, things that you value. You know what I'm saying? Things that you want to manifest into this world. Things that you want to situate yourself to help you build security. So you may manifest a person, place, or thing within your life that kind of have that outlook. Now you have to make sure that you don't put too much energy out, overbearing energy, overwhelming energy, to the point that you make this individual or these situations second guess on aligning you in their space in some way, shape, or form, because you start to look like you're coming across as using, or you might come across as needy in some way, shape, or form, where a person to start developing ideas and feelings about you as is you going to be a liability or asset. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to start thinking like that. You just want to present yourself, and then whatever you're presenting, your actions will speak louder than words. So keep that in mind also. But you're going to be receiving energies of other individuals who can help you relax and be calm, cool, and collected on the things that you love and appreciate and value that you may kind of be worrying about at the moment and wanting to put it on a routine and schedule because you want to see it flourish. Now, uh, Gemini. Now, as far as this is your square, energy as far as Venus being in Virgo. So you being a Gemini sun sign, you're going to be in a situation where you may have to learn how to be a little bit more practical or rational in who you communicating with. Now, what do that mean? That means you got to be a little bit more cynical into what you are releasing as far as communication wise, and you have to be looking twice at individuals. See, a lot of times, Geminis, you guys don't look twice at individuals until this individual make you feel a certain way, and then once you go through that experience, then you start second guessing should you be communicating openly with this individual or not. But at the front hand, first appearance, you guys don't even be aware of that. You go ahead and release certain private circumstances about you, not too much private, but a lot of things that other signs may think is private, you may not necessarily think is private. So that's probably another reason why you don't see it that way, where you express certain things and characteristics about yourself where other signs, especially water and fire signs, may hold on to until they're around individuals that make them feel comfortable in some way, shape, or form, or even earth signs in that matter. But you being an air sign for the most part, the things is going to be things that you have to learn. You have to learn the right things to appreciate, the right things to value during this particular time. And you're going to have to learn who to not waste your energy on in some way, shape, or form. So that's what you're going to be going through. Learning who not to waste your energy on, and knowing who to release certain things as far as in your mentality and your emotions with or not, because you will manifest situations where you're going to realize you shouldn't have told that individual, that didn't make sense to tell that individual that, aka makes sense Virgo to tell Gemini that person that, aka it'll backfire. Now, Gemini moon sign, you're going to be attracting these energies. So you're going to be attracting other individuals who may love and appreciate and value something that's very toxic, but for the most part, it might have something to do with gossip. It might have something to do with you know what I'm saying? It might have something to do with something that's negative. It might have something to do with self-sabotaging in some type of way. So this is what you're going to attract. People who talk a lot about worrying, or talk a lot about being nervous about the things that they love and appreciate and value. You being a Gemini moon, you may attract a whole bunch of conversations from other people who don't want to talk about nothing else but their toxic ass relationship in some way, shape, or form. So you end up having to be a relationship guru. Even when you at the nail salon, or if you a male, you end up having to be a relationship guru. Even when you trying to watch the game or some shit like that, and your friend can't shut the fuck up because of what he just went through with his relationship and shit like that with him and his wife or whatever like that back at the crib, and you can't fully focus on the game, so you wish you ain't even call that friend over and think, but you're forced to be a relationship guru in a situation that don't even call for it. You know what I'm saying? You could be anywhere. You might be at Walmart and some shit like that, and all of a sudden somebody asks you some advice that got something, you know what I'm saying? So Gemini moons, keep out. Now, don't let nobody drain your energy during this particular time, though, so keep that in mind. Now, Cancer sun. All right, now being a Cancer sun, now here's the thing, right? This is a sextile, so you're going to be receiving opportunities to help others gain emotional security around the things that they may be worrying about, that's involving the things that they love, appreciate, value, and what they relate to and what they're willing to compromise with. So you're going to be that individual to help people gain emotional security around these things, especially if it's things that they need to let go, that they may have been overindulging into based upon being washed up under the current of Venus. You know what I'm saying? When you don't do things in moderation, right, it turns into bad habits. And for the most part, that's you start to lead into overindulging. So this might put you into a situation where you're in someone's life to help them with these circumstances, or you're probably manifesting these circumstances for yourself, where you have to learn how to not overindulge into something that you love and appreciate, because it's only going to lead to worry, especially during this particular time. You're going to create an opportunity to experience Venus being in Virgo, and you're going to experience that opportunity a lot faster than others because it's a passage. So you're getting psyched up on your road to getting to where you got to go. That sign in between the passage when it becomes a 60-degree angle, that little 30-degree, you choose to stay in and participate and help people, help others out. But when it's transit past, you may not be necessarily have others to do that for you. And Cancer moons, you're going to be attracting this energy. You're going to be attracting others who may want to talk and communicate about things that has to do with what they're stressing out about, and it might have something to do with you in some way, shape, or form. It's about to go 10 minutes. So I'm going to finish it off in the next video.